Hello everyone, welcome to Laexcellence IAS Academy. Supreme Court Collegium proposed a transfer of Delhi High Court Judge Yashwant Verma to Allahabad High Court. Why? What is the context? Recently, a pile of cash was found in the house of the Delhi High Court Judge Yashwant Verma. When the news was broke out, there was allegations of corruption in judiciary. To conduct enquiry, Supreme Court Collegium constituted a committee of inquiry. And after constituting that committee, the Supreme Court Collegium transferred Judge Yashwant Verma from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court. This Allahabad High Court is a parent court of this particular Yashwant Verma, Justice Yashwant Verma. Means earlier, this Yashwant Verma was appointed to Allahabad High Court. After that, he transferred from Allahabad High Court to Delhi High Court. Now, based on the allegations of the corruption, to conduct enquiry upon him, he now being transferred to Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court. How a judge is being transferred in India from one High Court to other High Court? Basically, Article 222 of the Constitution talks about the transfer of High Court judge from one High Court to other High Court. It says that President, after consulting the Chief Justice of India, can transfer a High Court judge from one High Court to other High Court. But there is no clear-cut guidelines and the procedure mentioned in Article 222. This opaqueness led to clarity in the third judge's case in 1998. Means the Supreme Court laid down some guidelines and procedure with respect to transfer of one High Court judge to the other High Court. In this case, Supreme Court said that a High Court judge can be transferred from one High Court to other High Court after Supreme Court Collegium recommends the name to the President. Mean the executive is President. In the first case, President can resend the recommendations to the judiciary. Means for the reconsideration. But if the judiciary re-recommends the names for the second time, mean reiterates the earlier recommendations again, now it is binding on the President to act upon that particular recommendation. Now President is binding, he should act upon the recommendations made by the judiciary. Now he should transfer that particular judge from one High Court to other High Court. This is first. And second is that whenever there is a recommendation made by the judiciary collegium system, Chief Justice of India should consult 4 senior most judges of the Supreme Court before recommending any name for the transfer. This is called CJI plus 4 senior most judges is called collegium. Right? And after that, the Supreme Court Collegium should consult 2 Chief Justices of the High Court. One, the where judge is being transferred from, and other Chief Justice where the judge is transferred into. These Chief Justices should be consulted before a transfer being made with respect to any High Court judge. This is the procedure laid down in the third judge's case in 1998. But a judge should be transferred from one High Court to other High Court as a punishment, because earlier we noted that this Justice Verma is transferred from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court because a pile of cash was found in his home. There is a allegation of corruption. Now this judge is being transferred from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court. Is this a punishment? No. This judge now being transferred from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court because of public order. Why? In this case, third judge's case, Supreme Court laid down that a High Court judge should not be transferred from one High Court to other High Court because of punitive action. Means a High Court judge should not be transferred from one High Court to other High Court because of punishment. The High Court judge can only be transferred based on the efficiency. Means efficiency should be increased in any other High Court. There are cases are pending in any other High Court to ensure public order. Based on these conditions, a High Court judge can be transferred from one High Court to other High Court. But it should not be punitive, says Supreme Court in third judge's case of 1998. Hence, the Justice Verma transfer now is not a punitive action, but it is based on the public order. But there are allegations of corruptions in the judiciary, especially with respect to lack of transparency in the appointment, which is leading to corruptions in the judiciary. The transparency in the judicial appointment is a long-standing demand, especially even Kapil Sibal, president of the Bar Association, now demanding there should be a transparency in the appointments. Why? The judges in India, especially Supreme Court judges, High Court judges, both are appointed by judiciary. Means there is a collegium system both at Supreme Court level as well as High Court level. In the Supreme Court level, means collegium consisting of Chief Justice of India plus 4 senior most judges. At the High Court level, the collegium consisting of Chief Justice of the High Court plus 2 senior most judges. With respect to appointment of the High Court judges, the collegium system recommends names to the executive president. If the president send the names to the reconsideration, if judiciary reiterates the names to the executive, then president appoints them as the Supreme Court judge. With respect to High Court judge, High Court collegium recommends names to the Supreme Court collegium, and after that Supreme Court collegium recommends those names to executive, means president. So here the judiciary is involved in the appointment of the judges, not the legislative or the executive. Executive only appoints the names being recommended by the judiciary, but there is no committee from the executive to appoint the names to the judiciary. Hence, there is lack of transparency as well as accountability in the judicial appointments. There is no accountability as well in the judicial appointments. This is leading to corruption in the judiciary. There is a favoritism, nepotism, such kind of things are ongoing issue in the judiciary, which is leading to backlog of vacancies, and also backlog of cases are pending. 5 crores cases are pending in judiciary. To ensure that there is a speedy delivery of justice, there is a transparency and accountability in the judicial appointments. Hence, there will be a good governance in the country, as well as there is a trust of the public on the judiciary as well as on the executive as well as on legislative. So, thank you.